Class of 92, Football Manager 21, and it's a new year. Hi guys, welcome back. Please, first of all, like the video, subscribe to the channel. There's my socials, Route 1 FM, now on Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The Twitter name has now been changed, so I'm now all across all my social medias, Route 1 FM. We've now started in a new league and we've got a few things going forward for us since we last done a video. Let's get into it because there's some interesting games coming. Let's have a look. Right, here we go. As you can see, I'm probably not in the best place there, but our training facilities are below average, so is our youth facilities. Regional and finances are okay. Finances are at 3-star, which is one thing I do like. It's our run, it's where we are in the league. Now, we left it at the end of December, which we had Sunderland, and I believe, yes, Sunderland, which we won with a Dinning and Pereira goal. We then had Exeter, first game of the season. Ashley Hunt, or not first game of the season, first game in the new year, 2022, and Ashley Hunter scores in the FA Cup second round, which was very good. We then had Oxford, and this was a little bit of a good game. 3-1. Bruno Andreas, Thomas Assat and Richie Towler all scoring. Can we get the see if we get the highlights up for this one? So it's been really good. We've done little business in the January transfer window, I will say that. I've had no new blood coming in. The team's good, but it's always looking for next season, and that's where we are in a minute. Oxford, who are a good team in this league, especially with Matty Taylor, who's in a goal scoring form in real life, is a good little player. Here we go. Hopefully if we can get this up and running, but you get goals there like Robbie Gotts brought him back into the team. It's not going to do it, is it? It's no, it's not. So that's a shame. It's a shame because there was some good goals in that. Doncaster then 3-2 away from home. Jerry Yates and Jamie Gray getting on the score sheet in a nice 3-2 victory, which was again hard fought, but it's just it's not going to happen. Obviously, we had to come away. We weren't going to lose. We had to come away with the win, and especially from away from home with James Wilson was getting injured. That's one of the problems. One of the key problems is no back. I say I haven't got backup strikers. I've got backup strikers, but to the quality of James Wilson in this league, the guy's been banging in goals left, right and centre, and I'll show you obviously a bit later on how much he's got, but he was absolutely, he's on fire with it. Like I said, Jeremy Yates, Jamie Guy getting goals. It's not going to do it either. Very poor. So he come back then. Let's get this down here again. So Doncaster 3-2. We then had a home game against Leicester under 23s, which we won 3-2 in the Papa John's Trophy. Goals from Burgess, Wilson and Denny. Then a 2-0 defeat in the third round of the FA Cup. We lost to Preston, which was unlucky, but the run continued with a 2-0 loss to Burton in the league, which weren't good. But then we come back with a 2-0 victory against Blackpool, Will Nightingale and Dylan Pereira scoring. And then probably one of the best games of the season, away. 97 fans come down from Greater Manchester to London, to the Valley, to see Salford batter Charlton Athletic 6-0. Goals from Robbie Gotts, Dylan Pereira and Asad Tay got 2. Which we then travelled back up in the Papa John's quarterfinals against Coventry, with Gotts, Wilson and Asad scoring. Wilson getting 2, scoring goals at Coventry in a 4-1 victory. And by the time we got back to Salford, we've continued the form to carry on with a 5-1 victory against Mansfield. Followed then by a 2-2 draw against Fleetwood. But here's one. Manchester City under 23s in the Papa John's semi-final. You want... Alright, it's under 23s, but it's Manchester City. There's no household names in this one. And it was... it was absolute a pleasure to play in this game. Let's be honest. I'm going to sit, as is just recently, it finished 3-3 on the night. Let's say that. But when you've got the youngsters of Liam Delap, you've got a Lavani, a Pozzo, and Illich, who could come in to a Manchester City first team. Is this going to let me play? It's not. But we went 1-0 up through Sam Roscoe. Jeremy Yates then made it 2 before Liam Delap and Pozzo brought it back to 2-2 just before half time. Then our young French under-19 international Ando put us ahead at 75 minutes before Lavia scores for Manchester City. It went to a penalty shootout, and it was touch and go for a lot of it, but they did miss 2. We only missed 1, so we went through it on the shootout. And then we went away to MK Dons. James Wilson and Ate scoring 2 each before a game against Lincoln away from home, which we lost 1-0. And then after that we had to fight back, and a 5-1 victory against Plymouth. They came to Palencia Stadium, which was good. We then had James Wilson on form there against Hull, and Hull's obviously one of the big teams, and it's like, what do we do? Can we get... I do apologise. Yes, we're going to get, hopefully, show you some goals. Hull's doing well. It was a really tight game, but we got 1 goal out of it, which was all that mattered. And Robbie Gotts, bringing him back into the team, has been an absolute godsend. Let's just see this Wilson finish after 71 minutes. There we go. Gribben picks up Denny. A little chip over Gotts into Wilson, and Wilson's just a thunderous left foot strike past the keeper in the net. That gave us the 1-0 victory there. We look further on down. After that, we lost 2-0 to Rochdale, but we drew 1-1 with Tomas Reading, with Assay scoring the goal. Can we get the 5-1 victory here? I wonder. Let's see if we can get that, because this was a great little turning point for us. Because if you see our right back, Daniel Ojiko, he was an Arsenal youngster, and don't get me wrong, Bolton's been playing well this season at right back, but I had no decent cover for him. Gotts could play there, but Gotts has been playing a bit more midfield role, so brought him in. Got recommended to take him from the under 18s, because he is technically 18, bring him to the first team. I've done that, and this was his first game. Absolute. I think he's brought himself into my plans now, but look at this. Yates, Denny, Gribben finding a way through. Yates with a shot, back of the net. That's the first one. Here we go. Toure to Wilson, back to Toure. Crossing, no one there. But look at that, for a first time strike on your debut, straight across goal, that's it in. Roscoe out to Toure. Toure is literally running this defence into Gribben on the left foot, back of the net again. 3-0 up at half time, and here we go, we're going to make it 4, aren't we? Gotts, Toure, everything's come down this left hand side. Look at that, Wilson just bangs it straight opposite the keeper. He is literally a marksman on form. Here comes the 5th, and this is all just before half time. Open the first time cross, Wilson with the header, floated into the back. It was great football, and then we let one in. We didn't score one in the second half, but it was unmarked round the back, and all the time Ward sticks it right past the goalkeeper. So it's a bit of work to do, but that's where we are. So, and if you've seen my Twitter, this is the Thursday match, so keep your eye out for Thursday. It's the Papa John's Trophy final. It is Salford City, managed by myself. We're taking on Manchester United under 23s. Now bear in mind, I've got a few Man United players, like I've got Henry Neville, I've got Gribben, I've got Max Taylor as well, who's been on the bench quite a bit. It's a big game for them, so we're going to see that on Thursday night, only here on YouTube. Let's have a look at, obviously, the players in question. Top goal scorers. Here we go. James Wilson, out of 43 games, he is at 27 goals. That is a marksman on form. 21 in the league after 39 games. He's absolutely loving this at the minute. One in the FA Cup, one in the Carabao Cup, Papa John's Trophy, he's got 4. So he's having a fantastic season. But 27 goals, all competitions, with 13 assists. I've got him set up brilliantly. Assay, he's coming with 9 games. He's got 9 goals, so that's a good return. Dylan Pereira, his first season, 25 games. He's come off the bench 7 times, but he's got 9 goals, 6 assists. Callum Gribben, in his first sort of major season, his breakthrough season, he's got 9 goals, 7 assists. Jeremy Yates, he's got 9 goals. Ashley Hunter, his temperament's getting a bit bad, but he's got 4 goals. Robbie Gotts has got 4 goals. Denny's 4 goals. Nightingale at the back, he's got 4 goals. He's been consistent, it's not been used as a sub at all. The rest of them 2s and 1s. So if you're looking for someone who probably hasn't scored, James Bolton hasn't scored at all. Luke Armstrong, who good things were high hopes for him, but he's got 1 goal in 31 caps for Salford. Return's not great, so he might be one looking to move on next season. We'll cross that bridge where it comes, because where we stand is very good, And as you can see just above my head there, Salford City are in third place now. You think Sunderland on 81 points, Bristol Rovers 77, we're at 74, 4 points ahead of Wigan, and then a bit of daylight between Reading and Hull. But as anyone knows, daylight is not daylight until the end of the season. Look, obviously just over my shoulder, there, I can't get it right, but there, top goal scorer James Wilson is there on 21. Jerome Sinclair's there on 16. Wilson's the top assist one, and player of the match 7. And obviously my yellow cards, got a couple of bad boys, Roscoe and Towell. But it is all about the league, and that's where we are at the minute. So we're sitting third in there after 41 games, and this is how we're going to do it. Thursday's episode is the Man United episode, so in the trophy. Then we've got Shrewsbury, Bristol Rovers, Wigan, Coventry, and then last game of the season is Accrington. So I'm going to carry on. We're going to get the last 4 games after the final done, and then last game on here, probably then with the season review, is Accrington next for a week on Thursday. So guys, let's put it in your diaries. This Thursday, Salford City versus Manchester United under 23s, 6 PM on my YouTube. That's happening. It's happening at Wembley. It's my first opportunity for silverware, and why not get it against the team that obviously built the class of '92, which will be good. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. There's my socials at Route 1 FM on Twitter, on YouTube, and on Instagram. Feel free to hit me up. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, get in touch with me. Let's talk football. But remember, football is always the winner. I'll catch you next time.